if you're wondering, hasn't she already made one of these videos before? You are correct. I have made one of these videos before, but I still always get questions from you guys around how I spend my money, how I deal with my financial situation, how much I spend on rent, how much I spend on groceries weekly, what's a good way to budget your daily life and how much you spend all the time. So I thought, why not do an updated version of this video? So here is everything I spend in a week as a 22-year-old, almost 23-year-old living in Seattle. So as you can probably tell, this is a different background because I am in a new apartment. I just moved, and when I filmed this video, it was also a couple weeks ago when we were just about to move into our new apartment. I probably should have planned all of that better. But anyways, so to keep it as cohesive as possible, I will keep my rent, the old rent that I had at the old apartment, just so it makes more sense. I live with my partner, Yoni, so everything in this video will mostly be cut in half. Wherever we go, we usually split everything evenly. It just works the best way for us this way. So for rent weekly, I spend $201 a week. For utilities, it's around $15 a week. And I also have my internet bill, a bunch of subscriptions, and my car payment. So I'm just going to put all of them right here so that I don't have to repeat all of them. And the grand total that I start my week off, it is a ballpark of around $350. The first thing that I spent money on Monday was that I did go to a coffee shop, and that's where I got my coffee. I spent $5.40 on a 8-ounce oat milk latte. That's usually my go-to coffee order. And on Mondays, I'm usually working at my internship. It is remote, so I was mostly just doing stuff on my computer. We also had a staff meeting that we have every Monday. And after I finished work, which is probably around 2 or 3 p.m., on my way out, I grabbed a bag of whole coffee beans, and one bag was $13.80. And later on in the day, we had to go to our new apartment to pay our deposit. So we stopped at one of the sandwich spots and walked to the park and just had our sandwiches. Big ass. Oh, like what sport? Is that a question? Soccer? Oh no, what is that? Disc?
But it's back.
So that brings the total for Monday to $38.95. Headed to the library on campus and got some work done. Today was all about school, all about final projects, since I'm about to graduate. After I finished class, I decided to stop by Trader Joe's because it's in the area and it's really hard for me to not stop at Trader Joe's when it's really close to me, and got the essentials like some yogurt, some bananas, some chicken, you know, the go-tos. And that was a total of $72.26. After I dropped off the groceries at home, I had a nail appointment, so I went straight there, and for my nails, I paid $65 with tip. And after I got my nails done, on my way home, I stopped to get some gas, and I usually get gas every couple weeks. It depends. This week, we were spending a lot of time driving from one apartment to the other apartment because we were moving things around. You know, sometimes we just need a little bit more help with keeping track of all of our expenses, which is what all this video is about, but also sometimes you need a little bit of help, and that's where Empower comes in, which is also the sponsor of today's video. Empower is basically a super easy to use money managing app for those that want to stretch their dollars between paychecks and save money. You can get a cash advance of up to $250, and it comes with no late fees, no interest, and no credit checks, and it's super easy to use. When I got gas, I accepted a $75 cash advance, and I got it instantly delivered to my Empower card. What I love about the card also is the fact that you can get your paycheck up to 2 days earlier. You know, I used to work in a coffee shop. I have my internship now. Getting your paycheck earlier, like who doesn't want that? Lastly, my favorite feature is their autosave feature. It's a way to basically pay yourself first without even thinking about it. Adulting means that you have so many bills that you have to remember to pay anytime you get your paycheck in for the first time. You have to pay for your rent, you have to pay for your car, you have to pay for everything. And we never really remember to also pay ourselves, and I think it's really important, and that's why the autosave feature on Empower is amazing, because it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. So with that said, if you guys are interested, you can download the Empower app at the link in my description and start feeling more empowered with your money. And the total for Tuesday was $177.35. On Wednesday, I got straight to work. I had a lot of homework to do, so I mostly was just doing homework and in my house, just at the computer all day. But then I also had work after I was doing all the homework. I was kind of doing it like at the same time. So I had my internship, and then every month at my internship, we actually have a team activity. So that day we were going to a pastry class, which was in Pioneer Square, and it was so much fun. We made biscuits, but these biscuits were like not homemade biscuits, like they tasted literally like you bought them from a pastry shop. It was incredible. It was also so much fun to do this class together with everybody from work. And after that, Yoni just picked me up and I went home, made myself dinner, and I'm pretty sure I went back to work or did some school or something. So I didn't spend any money on Wednesday. Thursday in the morning, I was mostly at home. On Thursday, I usually have class, and in the morning, I have a few like assignments and things that I have to do before class, like reading and some discussion posts. So I did that most of the morning. I had a coffee and breakfast at home, obviously, so I didn't spend any money. Then around noon, I had to head over to campus because I have one of my in-person classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I had to pay for parking, which was $4.06. And I was in class for about 2 hours. But yeah, so we're making a cute little salad. And it's making me feel like it's summertime, you know? So we're doing a little tomato, a little cucumber, a little shallot mustard vinaigrette. We're gonna add some chickpeas to it, just raw chickpeas. And then we're gonna do some feta cheese, and we're gonna eat it like in some pita bread. And for dinner, I wasn't really feeling like cooking anything, so I got myself some ramen to go with my rerun of Grey's Anatomy. So that was $18.50, which brought the total for Thursday at $22.56. Morning, guys. It is Friday and I just got ready. Good morning. It is Friday. I just got ready for the day. I drove Yoni to work this morning super early, around I think it was like 6:30 that we woke up. I had some breakfast, cleaned up a little bit, and then got ready. And I kind of don't want to be home today. I want to go to like my usual coffee shop just because we're packing to go into our new apartment, get some work done. And I also have my internship today online, obviously remote, from 10 to 3. Another busy day ahead, but nothing a coffee or two can't fix, honestly, and that's what I need right now. So let's go. Parking around Seattle is usually around $4. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes it's a little bit more. And when I got to the coffee shop, I got one 8-ounce oat milk latte and a cardamom bun, which was $13.23. And that's basically all I spent on Friday, so the total was $17.28. Now the weekend came around, and this weekend we were doing a lot of moving into our new apartment, so we had a lot of stuff that we had to move. Moving is absolutely exhausting, so we were super hungry after we were done on Saturday, so we stopped by a Thai place and we got some dinner. Split by half, Yoni and I, we each paid $25.12.
Well, we're in Cap Hill now.
On our way home, we stopped by Trader Joe's because we wanted a few snacks. Because guys, it was a long day, it was a lot of moving, so we were super hungry. So we stopped by Trader Joe's and we got some snacks, which totaled to $24.96. And that brought Saturday's total to $50.08. Now, on Sunday, we were so exhausted again because we also moved in the morning, and then we had a bunch of work that for some reason it hit both Yoni and I. We were at home most of the day until we had to bring stuff to the new apartment. So we didn't do anything or go anywhere all day, and then at the end of the day we were like, you know what, we deserve a good nice margarita with some good food. So we went to our favorite Mexican spot in Cap Hill and we got some delicious fajitas and some margaritas, and we just had a good time. And that's basically all we spent our money on Sunday, and that brings the total for the entire week to $352.53. So yeah, that's basically all that I spent my money on for an entire week, and it always changes based on how much I am going out, which wasn't that much. Sometimes it's a lot more than this week. It really changes, you never know. Sometimes your car needs maintenance and you have to spend like $400 randomly on your car. So it all varies, but when it comes to like groceries and I would say like coffee and snacks and stuff like that, it pretty much stays the same. So I don't know, I hope this video was somewhat interesting and you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you think I'm spending a lot or like a pretty average amount, or if you thought I was gonna spend way more and I'm spending way less, which honestly, that would be really nice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next week.